Alright guys, so I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'll just play you some clips from the second time that I went to the Hiestand house. It's now a museum. First time I went was around 8 o'clock. There was a total of 8 or 9 people walking through the yard looking for Pokemon. This time I went at 1 in the morning, and there were people pulling in and out of this place looking for Pokemon. Anyways, right here, you're going to hear me say hi or something like that. And it sounds like something says, I know and I love you.
My name is Chris Bogey.
So that one's kind of hard to hear. I'm pretty sure this one right here is a ghost box. First few clips will be. I was sitting in my car using the WeatherX manual radio, manually scanning. I asked something about their names. It sounds like something says no names. And of course Brittany comes through. I don't know if this is Brittany Brown still sticking around, but Brittany, the name Brittany has been coming through ever since that session. And it says Chris pretty ass or something like that. Check it out.
Now the crickets are real. That's gonna hurt e.v.p. What is your name, please?
So right there, I say, what are your names, please? And it sounded like something said, no names. Check that out again.
What is your name, please?
Now, you're going to hear the I'm Brittany. It says, this is Brittany, or this is Whitney.
I am now walking toward the cemetery.
So right there it said, Chris, pretty ass. I don't know, I guess they like my ass.
Toward the cemetery.
Alright, so I got some pretty crazy clips in this, guys. If you're reading down through it, right here is where a guy pulled up. And let me just say this. The first time that I went there, there were 2 white girls. And 3 other cars pulled up, and they were all black guys. Now, I'm not racist at all, but there were probably 6 or 7 black guys that were there for Pokemon. And keep in mind, guys, that this house was one of the first houses built in Kentucky. So it was built in 1823, I believe. So back then people were pretty racist. But we'll get to this clip here in a minute. I just want you to know that I am not racist, but it does say the N-word. Alright, here's where the first car pulls up. I'm standing next to the graveyard, and I'm like, yeah, this sucks. A car is pulling up, and it sounds like it says get in a fight.
There's a car pulling up. Great.
Hold on, I think I heard something right here. It sounds like it says hate Huff.
So,
Now that might be hard to hear, but I stopped scanning and it sounds like you can hear "We like you."
let's see what this is going to be about.
The tiger.
Do you hear that? Get in a fight.
The tiger. The tiger. The tiger.
Now,
Alright, so, I say, can anyone hear me? You'll hear, it says, you have a headache. And I did have a headache. I was talking about it most of the day. And I asked, can you say my name? And it says, you are Chris Bogey. Now, if this is the clip I'm thinking of, it says it clear as hell.
is there anyone that can hear me?
You have a headache? Right there, I thought it said Chris Bogey when I was listening to it live. And that's why I said, you know, can you say my name?
Can you repeat my name? Now,
It just said Chris. It didn't say Chris Bogey. Let's see.
is there anyone that can hear me?
It says you are Chris. So I say, can you repeat my name? Which is pretty outstanding. It says you are Chris. Listen.
Can you repeat my name?
That's pretty crazy. Now, this one's kind of hard to hear, but I was talking to him, I was like, don't be afraid to speak with me. I'm not trying to make you leave. You might have even you might have lived here in the past, so who am I to tell you to leave? And it sounds like, if I remember right, this is e.v.p. maybe, I can't remember, but it sounded like it said I owned this place, or I owned the place. And then it says talk, bogey. Right there's where it says it. I own the place. Listen. Now listen how clear that says bogey. Now this is, you guys do ghost boxes and stuff. Do you ever hear bogey? I hear it every session. That's what they usually call me, is bogey. Talk, bogey. Clear.
Is there anyone?
Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now this, it sounds like it says, you're gonna die, bogey, or something like that. Now, listen, right here, it says something about gonna die, bogey. we gonna die, Bogey? Or are you gonna die, Bogey? Ah, crazy. And this right here, this, yeah, this, you're gonna hear Bogey again. This is EVP. I remember this. I'm talking. I'm done with the ghost box because a couple cars kept coming in and out. So I go back to my car and I'm kind of setting around my car. Now I can't remember. I do get in the car where it's quieter. I can't remember if this is in the car or standing outside of it. But you're going to hear me say something and I say and then right as I'm saying and, a male voice, almost as loud as mine, says Bogey. Listen.
Guys, please do not be afraid to speak with me. I am not here to harm you. I am not here to tell you to leave this property. This is probably at one point your home. I merely am investigating and researching.
There it was. I merely am investigating and it goes Bogey.
I'm investigating and research and
Tell me you heard that. Here it is again, just the Bogey part.
and 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 and
Can you hear it?
and
There was no one else around me at that point. Let's see, here I tried to edit it where you could hear it a little bit better, I think.
and 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 and
So yeah. And at the end of this, where it says Bogey, you're going to hear something at the end. I'll let you hear it and then I'll go back to right here. This is what it's saying.
guys, please do not be afraid to speak the other side. And some of you might be standing around me right now.
Now look, I'm not claiming in any way that I am psychic, but how many of you have been doing a session and you just feel that there is something with you? Now, I remember this now. I'm standing next to my car and I'm talking about how you might be standing right next to me. In my mind's eye, there were 4 people kind of just standing and looking at me. And I think there really was. Just listen to what I say here, and at the end, it sounds like they say he's not joking.
And some of you might be standing around me right now, wondering what I'm doing. I know that you're there. I know that I can't see you. I cannot hear you with my ears. But this device can. All you have to do is want to be heard. I ask nicely for you to please speak with me.
Right there is where it says it. Now the noise you hear behind me going and going and going is crickets. But here it is again. It's kind of hard to hear.
For you to please speak with me.
Alright, so I edited it. And I think it says, I don't think he's joking. Come help us. Can you hear it? I don't think he's joking. Come help us. So that's what I hear. Now here I'm saying, I'm still alive in a physical body, and I get an EVP of, it sounds like something, or someone says, why don't I feel good?
Guys, please not.
My name is Chris Bogey.
I don't know, man, why it's doing this. Hold up.
And
It's not wanting to play this clip for some reason. That clip is not working. It did, and then it said, why don't I feel good? Now here, okay. So here's the clip I was telling you about that's racist. This guy pulls up, and he rolls down his window, and he goes, this place is a gym for the Pokemon. And as he's talking, and literally he didn't have a radio on or nothing, I remember it. In the background, behind his voice, you can hear an EVP that says, only niggers come here. I swear, listen.
They got one of the gym right here. The gym right here. The gym right here. The gym right here.
Can you hear it? Only f***ings come here.
One of the gym right here. One of the gym right here. They got one of the gym right here. One of the gym right here.
That's crazy. And then after that, you're gonna hear, this is kind of funny, because I then say, I heard it's haunted. He says, oh yeah? I say, yeah. And he just takes off. Burls. Like I scared the shit out of him. Listen.
Got GPS spot right here for that game. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I was here the other day and there's a couple playing it. And I was doing a little ghost hunting. I heard this place was haunted. Yeah.
Oh, how funny is that, man?
Got a GPS spot right here for that game. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I was here the other day and there's a couple playing it. And I was doing a little ghost hunting. I heard this place was haunted. Yeah. And I was doing a little ghost hunting. I heard this place was haunted. Yeah. And I was doing a little ghost hunting. I heard this place was haunted. Yeah.
Great. Now, after this, I'm talking to them, and I said, it must be surreal, because the place that you once lived is now home to Pokemon, something you can't even see. And it sounds like something, again, EVP says, fuck you. Now, I don't know if he's talking about all the people that comes there looking for Pokemon. And then it sounds like something says, hunting the devil.
how surreal is it that the house you used to live is now home to invisible Pokemon that you cannot see? It's pretty crazy. We'll come here just to try to capture Pokemon. I'd say that's what that person was doing a while ago.
You hear it? Fuck you. There it is. At first it said fuck, and then it goes fuck you.
To me, that's insane. On their phone, it shows that this location is a gym where they come and fight another Pokemon. Someone literally came, dropped off a Pokemon 5 minutes ago, and someone has came to fight it.
Or does it say I am the devil? It's right here. To me it sounds like it says hunting the devil. Alright, so here's another male voice. It sounds like it says testing or test me or something. Now, listen, I'm now in my car about to leave. You're going to hear me start my car. Unless I ended the clip before I start my car, I'm about to leave. And that's not my voice. That is, if something says test or something.
They got one of these charges.
That's crazy. I'm right here. Can you confirm my name? It sounds like it says it's good to meet you.
Can you confirm my name?
They got one of these gyms.
Can you confirm my name?
Can you guys hear it? Alright, now this is the last clip, I think. Now there's 2 more. I'm driving, and it sounds like something says, Bogey, your dad will be dead soon. It really happened. Right now it's kind of hard to hear. You can hear the "it really happened" good, but for some reason now that I've saved the clip down, it's harder to hear. Your dad will be dead soon.
Can you
And my dad is pretty bad off. His liver or something, and kidneys and stuff is shutting down. So now as I'm driving off, it sounds like I get an e.v.p that says I'm in the seat. It's kind of low. I'm in the seat. Alright guys, anyways, so that was the clips I got from my second adventure to that house. Let me know if you guys prefer the other style of video, or if you kind of like this, how I describe it and then play them. But anyways, y'all have a good one. One more thing that I want to mention. I mentioned this in comments the other day when it happened, but it's been a week or so. I was having a really bad day. I was just depressed and stressed out, and I was thinking about Mom, and I was sitting here and I kept hearing a noise from behind me. Now behind me is my bed and then the closet, and it was just like a... I was like, what the hell is that? So I go in the closet and I'm searching for the sound. It was my mom's cell phone. It's one of the things that I took when she died, because I gave her the cell phone, for one. And for two, because it has texts on it from when I had my other phone, and it's sentimental. But the phone is dead. Like, it hasn't been used in months and months. It was the phone vibrating. So I pick up the phone and I flip the little thing up. It's one of those that kind of slides up. And as I slide it up, on the screen is 143. And then it kind of flashed and it was turned off. So I was like, what the hell was that? So I slide it back down, slide it back open. I'm hitting the power button trying to turn it on, and it wouldn't turn on. So I thought, and I thought, and I thought, I was like, what is 143? Because when my mom first passed, I got an e.v.p from, I believe was her, and it said, check the voicemail. So I was like, that can't be a voicemail password, because that's 4 numbers. So just for the hell of it, since anytime I want to know something, I Google it. I Googled 143, and it means I love you. It also had another meaning. Now, you can read it, I'm sure, but it says number 143 is a blend of vibrations and energies. Angel number 143 is a message from your angels and the ascended masters to maintain a positive attitude. Now, that day I did not have a positive attitude. In viewpoint, in regards to all aspects of your life. When you hold positive thoughts, it attracts positive energies and desired outcomes. Feel free to ask for angelic guidance, help, and blah blah blah. Angel number 143 encourages you to look at your current home and lifestyle and consider ways to uplift your environment in order to usher in more positive energies. Do not be afraid to express yourself with joy, optimism, and creativity. Add beauty to your environment and everyday life. It suggests that if you act with caution and wisdom, you will find success in business and money matters and in life in general. The timing is right to begin worthwhile projects that will bring long-term benefits and future success. Indicates that the Ascended Masters are with you, giving you courage to make life changes that will help you to work on your divine life purpose. So either one of these outcomes is amazing. Because I swear to you guys, that phone is dead. It will not turn on. I don't even know where the plug is to charge the phone. It's one of those, it's weird. Like, it's not a normal plug. It's long and flat. It's weird. But I don't know. Has anything like that ever happened to you guys? Because that day, man, I'm telling you, I was just so out of it and so depressed, so stressed out. It makes you wonder, like. Anyways, guys, let me know if you like this kind of video. I'm working on getting a good camera. One of my buddies that does ghost hunting stuff, he bought a camera that's been modified. It's got night vision. It's a HD digital camera. It's got all kinds of good shit with it. I think he said he got it for like $150. So I'm gonna try to get that. But there's a lot of stuff that I need to get before that. Like, I need to get stuff for Noah and all that. But I need to get a camera because it would have been great to have night vision to be able to go do this shit. The reason I go to these places at night is because it's so loud. Like, you might have heard a few cars going by in those clips. Every place around here is next to a road, and during the day it's just like at night it's, you know, not as bad, but then you got crickets. Alright, guys, so maybe the Ascended Masters here are saying that I'm gonna win the lottery or something, because it did say something about money or something. I don't know where it was now, but that'd be great. Maybe a order of magnitude can give me some money since everybody's throwing him some money. You deserve it though, bro, for real. I'm gonna get this motherfucking camera and I'm gonna start putting up some actual video and hopefully be able to catch some visual evidence. Like, I've got the EVPs down, man. They're talking. Now if I can just get them to show theirself. Alright, guys, have a good day. I'm out.